Grand Rising. I'm just gonna go ahead and say I'm like disturbed by this energy that I guess Spirit is trying to get me to channel. Somebody doesn't want to be a Mason anymore. Somebody thought that it was going to be one way and it ended up being a completely different way. Somebody didn't do their research before they decided to join this elite group. And I'm really annoyed. So I feel like this person is really irritated by the fact that they had to experience this. Or like they feel like now they can't leave. They were told that this was going to bring fortune into their life, but like everything has a good and a bad side to it. So like the perks of being a Mason is it's like almost like a military vet. Like, you know, you have to do some dirt in order to make it through it. Like, you can't be in the military and not be okay with killing someone. And this is the same thing for these Masons, or this Mason. He's like, ooh. He's disturbed at the fact that of the things that he has to do in order to maintain his place in the order. He doesn't want to do it anymore. My ear. Something that he had to do recently is pulling on his heartstrings. His spirit team, his ancestors are with him, and they're trying to push him away from this, but he's not listening. He's going to find himself in a graveyard here soon, whether it be mental or physical. He doesn't want to do it anymore. He's calling judgment on himself. He's like, this isn't good for me anymore. Somebody's gonna get an offer, a way out. He probably is gonna take it. Not even gonna lie, he's probably gonna take it. Alright, so this person took a gamble on a false King of Pentacles. This person took a gamble and risked their home, risked their family for this. This person could have had a sick child, and they approached him when his child was sick. Maybe he couldn't deal with or not that he couldn't deal with it, he couldn't handle the financial part of it, since it was the pentacles that keeps popping up. Yeah, and now they're trying to get him. This King of Cups in reverse is trying to get. I just got like, they're trying, since they can't get him, they're trying to get either his wife or his sister or some close female in his life. They're trying to get him, or get them to do something to him so that he either passes away or he rejoins, like he resolidifies death at the bottom of the deck. Empress. So yeah, someone is trying to solidify his place. Seven of Pentacles. So somebody is watching him very closely. Somebody's watching his money very closely. They're trying to see if he's going to run for it, if he's going to, spill the beans. Is he going to try and make money off of the things that he's seen? And it seems like he has everything he needs to either take this place down or to remove himself from this place. Like this card, if you look at it, it's the 9 of Cups, so it's got money, jewels, a little bit of wine, it's got books, it's got a passport, some bread, and it's got some sunflowers. So he's got everything that he needs to complete his mission. It's just a matter of how he's going to go about it. This person could be becoming more into divination. This person could be looking more into tarot, or he could be going more towards spirituality. I'm seeing a lot of ants around me, so this person could be surrounded by a lot of worker ants, scavenging, looking for stuff, looking for his plans. It's the High Priestess in reverse. So they could be sending a false entity, somebody that stands in the place of where the guidance is supposed to come from. High Priestesses, these are people who have reached a complete height of spirituality, and with it being in reverse, that means this person is pretending to be at the height of their spirituality. They're pretending to know what they're talking about. It's ants. Red ants, to be specific. I don't think they're fire ants, but just regular worker ants. So this is the Knight of Wands. This to me represent poison. So whoever you are, you may need to watch out for poison. If you're a part and affiliated with this group specifically, you know what kind of poisons they use, and Spirit is telling you to stop. And they could be trying to say like, oh, either if he doesn't poison this person, then we're going to kill him the way that we told him to kill this other person. So it's like sacrifice or be sacrificed. At some point, you got to just like this place is not meant to last forever. So somebody could have seen you get upset. You could have been like going off, and you could have been very upset about what they were asking you to do. And somebody that you like, these folks in the back are gossiping, right? And you see how dark of an entity these people are. These people are back here, they're deep in the shit, and they don't care that they're in the shit. They're like, I like it here, you know, it sucks and I like it here, fuck that. Excuse me, I need to stop cussing. But just forget all that mess. So you can have people talking behind your back. Judgment in reverse. I was being guided to take it. I was saying something before that card broke out. Somebody could be coming in with a really sweet offer to you. Like, this is like sweet as sugar cane. But it may not be the best thing for you. But it might be what you need in order to close out this cycle, the world. This is the end of the cycle. And this offer is going to come right before the end. You're being called to have strength. So you're being called to pull out your strength card, man. Like, you gotta stand in your power. That's my puppy. So there's a false twin flame trying to make itself known. There's a false relationship, okay? You may not already be with this person. I feel like this is going to be the offer that either if you accept this offer, it's gonna put you in the beginning of the cycle. Let me check that just to make sure. But if you take this offer, and it's gonna be sweet, they're gonna lay it on thick, like you, obviously, if you've been in this organization, you've already gotten a few things. You've already gotten a few perks. You're already living above your means, meaning you didn't have to work very hard to get what you had. You know what I'm saying? Like, you woke up, they tell you, oh, go stalk this woman, go stalk this person, go steal this artifact, or yeah, I'm actually getting that. Hold on, maybe that's what it is. There was an artifact that they told you to steal, and when you touched it, it woke something up in you. So you may need to look into your lineage and see if that artifact is connected to your bloodline, because they may be getting you to steal things, and spirit is like, if they're getting you to steal stuff and it's a part of your lineage, spirit is asking you to use it for what it's meant to be for. Do not turn these things over to these people. That could be what the offer was, and they may not know. They may not know. Like, a lot of Masonic groups have Akashic records, but let me tell you something about reading them records, okay? If you don't have the right frequency eye, everything is gonna be skewered. That's like, if somebody is not spiritually intact, like let's say the Akashic records is a video, right? Like, I have on a red shirt, but to somebody looking at the Akashic records that doesn't have the right frequency, or is not of a high enough frequency, they're gonna look at it and see my shirt is blue. Everything else is the same, right? But my shirt might be blue. But that is gonna cause a lot of significance, because there's a reason I wore a red shirt today. And my right arm is itching. So somebody could be pulling at your power. Somebody is trying to stop whoever you are. You may be right-handed. It's time to move away. It's time to sail to calmer waters. This place is only bringing you pain and agony. It's putting a halt on everything in your life. Every single thing in your life. You could be having issues. It's stopping you from having rest. It's stopping you from having peace. It's stopping you from completing your pinnacle. And Spirit is not going to gift you with what you are meant to have until you walk away from this. Until you sail away. Because you see, like, in this card, the waves are crashing, but this person doesn't care. They're still moving, and you need to move. Spirit is calling you to move. The star, and when I saw it fall, it fell in reverse. And then I picked it up upright. So that gives me the idea that you have the ability to do what is right. You're safe to do what is right. Self-inflicted. This is self-inflicted. You are fighting your shadows. And your shadows can take on the form of many different people. Your shadow could be your mother. It could be, you may have a cousin or an uncle that's involved in this mess. And they're all coming at you like, this is what we do. This is how it is. This is what it's supposed to be. This is what... Don't nobody care about that. 1333. Don't nobody care about that. Don't nobody care about none of that mess. You stand alone when you stand before the Most High. So all that don't mean a goddamn thing. Ace of Pentacles fell out when I said that, upright. You stand alone when you stand before the Most High. You understand? You stand alone when you stand before the Most High. Nine of Wands in reverse. Eight of Swords. Knight of Cups and Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands in reverse. You stand alone before the Creator. It's up to you. I mean, you can't expect other people to give you what you need in order to get back home. And the goal is to get back home. The goal is to become centered. There's a twin flame relationship that you're gonna have victory in a twin flame relationship. It's not this offer. Look. This is not this. Do you understand? They are walking with each other. Their ancestors are both congruently walking with each one of these people. So that means your grandmother is going to protect your twin flame, and her grandmother is going to protect your twin flame, like you. Like everybody is protecting each other because they know that you two are going to be victorious together. So they know what relationship is meant for you. If spirit is not protecting the relationship, it's not the relationship for you. Period. If judgment, excuse me, where'd the judgment card go? It's hiding from me. If judgment is not in the favor of this relationship, it's not for you. And don't get it twisted. A twin flame could be a best friend. A twin flame could be a brother, a sister. Anybody who is trying to get you to go do this mess, and you're sitting there in your mind like, well, do I leave this person? Is this the, and yes. If you have to ask, the answer is yes. Justice. If you have to ask, the answer is yes. I saw the Hangman in reverse. If you have to ask if you're doing the right thing, the answer is no. Your spirit knows when something is not right. And you may not know why it's not right. It doesn't matter. That answer will come to you if it needs to. Empress in reverse. This person is not who they claim. These people are not who they claim. Matter of fact, almost all of the female arcanas are in reverse. So you have a feminine energy. Wait a minute now. I'm getting that this is a man who's gonna, okay, so this is the Chariot in reverse, and this is Temperance that fell out. And remember, I say that this is good and bad. This is balance between good and bad, but with this in reverse, I'm gonna say this is bringing more bad than good. Do you understand me? So you have a man who is very much so in feminine energy. He's going back, I mean, every single little goddamn thing that you don't like about these people, they already know because this man has told them. King of Swords in reverse, Three of Wands. This person could be trying to cloak themselves. Like, this person could be a very nature-oriented person, but not for the ways that you think. You need to open your spiritual eyes. Look at what's around you, okay? You're about to start over. Because spirit is like, nope, it's this way. It's this way. It's this way. And you're about to start over. Let's see, spirit. Is it good or bad? Is it on a good way or a bad way? Which path are we taking here? Because right now I'm feeling like you're on a path. Okay, so this is, let me show you. Devil at the bottom. So whatever it is going to end with the devil. Let's go through it. Wheel of Fortune, right? So this will bring you a sense of fortune. It will bring you a sense of, you will gain something. I'm getting material wealth. So you will gain material wealth from whatever this decision that they're offering you, right? It's a noose. It is a noose. You are basically hanging yourself. Okay, you will have material wealth, but spiritually you are putting a noose around your neck. You understand? The Moon in reverse. This could be a low vibrational Pisces, a low vibrational Scorpio or a low vibrational, look, they attacking me now. They attacking me. I was gonna say Aquarius. Whatever it is, let me explain to you, okay? Because I'm getting like, this is the process, right? So you're gonna wake up one night after you do this, and they're gonna be waiting outside your house for you. Okay, whether it could be like a setup situation, meaning like, oh yeah, we because like I said, these people know that you want out. They know that you're done. They know that you don't want to do it anymore. And it's very much so like how you got into the gang is how you get out. So if you got into the gang by setting somebody up or taking somebody's life, then that's how you get out. So however you got into this mess is how you get out of it. All right. They're gonna send somebody close to you, because you see there's a level of comfort in this man, right? And this card talks about a man standing outside of a church waiting for his enemy, right, to fight him before God. But the problem with that is that these people don't believe in a God or a Most High. They can't. You can't believe in the higher power and do the shit that you do. You just can't. It's not even worth it. Look, and they don't like that message going out. Confirmation. They don't believe in the Most High. They don't believe in the powers that be. They don't believe in none of that mess. So the fact that he's trying to fight you before God should be a sign that he's gonna do something dirty. Do you understand? But like I was saying before, those distractions, how you get in is how you get out. So if you're being called, I'm getting like, okay, so they could be telling you like, oh, you're this close to becoming a master. You're this close to becoming a master. All you have to do is this one little thing. They're not gonna do that. They're not gonna do that. Homie's gonna be waiting for you. Whoever this best friend is, or whoever this friend is, this person is going to use you in order to take that position. So if they offered you a master mason position, your best friend is going to betray you in order to get that position. And that's the game. This is going to bring about imbalance into your life. Somebody could be attacking or trying to use your sexual energy, because that ant just tried to crawl all up in my goodie snacks. So somebody could be trying to use sexual energy in order to bring imbalance into your life. Or they could be attacking your children. They could be attacking your lineage or your future children if you don't have any. You could be having dreams of taking care of impaired children, meaning like they're trying to get you to visualize your children being impaired. I get the idea that, or I'm getting the message that somebody's child could have broken their arm recently. If you had a child break their arm around one of your friends, that's the friend. If you had a child break a bone, or if you had a child get hurt or draw blood around this person, that is the friend you need to get away from. They're causing imbalances in your life. Your child could be like the type of, like, I know plenty of children who like they could jump off a building and they won't break a bone. And then this child is around this person, and then all of a sudden they're breaking bones and bloody noses. It's the energy of this person. The spirits around you, they're going to start overwhelming you. They're going to start filling you up with messages and forcing everything on you at once, because you're not listening. So they're gonna keep pushing the narrative. They're like, hey, you're gonna fucking pay attention. 10 of Pentacles in reverse. This is not, when I see this in this situation, I'm thinking like, okay, you got the 10 of Pentacles. But is it really what you want? Is this really, like, dirty money is not good money. Dirty wealth is not good wealth. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what you want. You want to stand in your power. You want to stand in your own energy. You want to be proud of who you are. You want to stand and in your spirit with pride of what you've done here. And somebody has not done anything worth celebrating. But it's not too late, okay? You could be 37 or 42. A life path number 10 or 6. Somebody is hiding something, and it's going to cause a tower in their life. The sun is shining on these folks. The sun is shining bright on these folks. False celebration. This is not something that needs to be celebrated. This person is not someone who needs to be celebrated. Hermit in reverse. So this person could be trying to pull you out of your hermit energy, and that's not what Spirit wants. That's not what your ancestors want. You could have had a grandmother, or excuse me, you could have had a grandfather or a grandparent who was a Mason, and they were stabbed in the back. Okay, because this is the Big Mama card. This is also the Sun card, which is also my sign, like, of ancestors that have gone into the light or ancestors that have crossed over. And whoever this ancestor is that has crossed over, they had to do a lot of time in purgatory on the other side, right? Now they didn't do what you was doing, okay? Because this is a new generation of BS, okay? They coming up with new shit every day to get people to lower their vibration so that they cannot return home, so that they cannot cross over into the light. And let me tell you something. There's a TV show with Jennifer Love Hewitt, and it's called Ghost Whisperer. And I used to watch it all the time as a child. One of the things that I learned, and I'm being called, you need to watch that show. If you season 1, episode 7. I'm being called to tell you to watch that, and I'm gonna look it up and see what that is, because I don't even remember that episode specifically, but I'm being told that you need to watch that. Season 1, episode 7. Okay, and you also could have significance to the number 17. You could have a 17-year-old child. You could be, this could be like your 17th action or whatever. But one thing that let me go back to what I was saying. One thing I learned about that is you keep yourself in the negative energy when you cross over. Okay, so when your spirit leaves your body, it is up to your spirit to let it go. Do you understand me? And sometimes it takes people thousands and thousands of years to understand and forgive themselves and be able to cross over into the light. It takes thousands of years. Do you understand? Like, whoever this ancestor is, whoever this person is, I am getting, they could have passed over when they were, like, before you were born, is what I'm getting. So they could have crossed over before you were born. You could have not met this person. But either way, they're trying to connect to you. Okay? I just lost my train of thought. somebody's trying to block my train of thought. They don't want that message to come out. Let me reconnect myself. Spirit, please guide me back to that message. Ace of Swords. And the Magician. The Emperor in reverse. So you got both the Empress and the Emperor in reverse. So that could say that whoever these powers to be or these authorities around you, they're completely out of order. Completely out of order. Now, okay, well, I'm going to have to end this reading. Let me just go ahead and say one last thing. The messages of the show, The Ghost Whisperer, one thing you will see in that show is when a spirit crosses over and they are still holding on to things of the past, once they are able to release those things, it is a weight off of their shoulders and it is a weight off of their spirit, and they are able to move on. So whatever this is, they are wanting you to go ahead and let go of that and to release your spirit of this pain and of this guilt that you may have held on. Because if the situation arises where these people do take your life, I don't think you need to fear that. But if that happens, you don't want to be stuck in purgatory. You don't want to be stuck going through that. So they at least want you to go ahead and fix that. I'm going to go ahead and peace and love, rosebuds. And remember, don't hate me. I just work here.